Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 10th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to continue our discussion on operators and discuss the bitwise operators as well as the logical operators in Python. Right, so the bitwise operators work on binary numbers, or more specifically the bits in the binary numbers, right? So if you guys are not familiar with the bitwise operations like the AND operation or 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 exclusive OR operations, then you can Google them up and you can find out more about them. But then I'll just tell you about these things in brief. So a true value is 1 and a false value is 0, and when you perform the AND operation on 2 bits, then the result is true only when both bits are true, right? Or when both bits are 1. And if you perform the OR operation, then the result will be true even if any one of the 2 bits is true or 1, right? And when you perform the exclusive OR operation, then the value or the result that you get will be true only if the bits are different, right? So one has to be 1 and the other has to be 0, and it doesn't matter which one is 1 and which one's 0, right? So we're going to see how we can perform these operations in Python. And the electronics guys would be more interested in this tutorial because they are the people who do this like a lot more than the other guys, right? So the first thing that I'm going to do is create 2 variables. So I'll name my first variable A and I'll give it the value 15, and I'll call my second one B and I'll give it the value 10, right? And let's check out the binary values of these 2 numbers. So I'll type in bin and within parentheses the name of the variable A to see the binary value of 15, which is 1111, and 0b of course here means that this is a binary value, so it's got nothing to do with the value itself, but then it's just an indication that what follows is the binary value for the number 15, right? And then I'll check out the binary value of b as well by typing in bin, and within parentheses I'll type in the name of the variable b, and there you go, the binary value or the binary code for b is 1010. So if I want to perform the AND operation on A and B, then what I'll do is I'll simply fetch the binary output of the AND operation. So you perform the AND operation by typing your first operand and then the ampersand symbol or the AND symbol, and then the second operand, which will be B. So if I perform this outside the function, then it will still work, but then since I'm interested in checking out the binary code of the output, I'll enclose this within parentheses for the binary function, right? So when I press the enter key now, I see that the result is 1010, and we can verify it whether it is correct or not. So the result of 1 and 0 is 0, and then 1 and 1, since both are 1, has to be 1, and then again here for the third bit from the right, 1 and 0 will result into 0, and then 1 and 1, the fourth bit from the right or the first bit from the left will result into 1, right? So the AND operation has worked successfully, correctly. And to perform the OR operation, again I'll type in the binary function, and within parentheses the OR operator is the pipe symbol, right? So I'll type in A first and then the pipe symbol and then B, and when I press the enter key, I see that the result is 1111, and that's because A is all 1, right? So if you perform the OR operation between A and any other number, then the result will be all 1, right? And the last bitwise operator that we're going to check out is the exclusive OR operator, and the symbol for that is the hat symbol, and you would find it over the key 6 on most standard keyboards. Obviously you'll have to shift up. So I'll type in bin and then within parentheses A and then the hat symbol and then B, and this is also known as the exponentiation symbol in some languages, and I hope you guys can locate it on your keyboard. And then when I press the enter key, I see that the result is 0101, and 0 has been removed from the leftmost bit because even if it's there, it's not going to make any difference to the actual value of the number. So this output is actually 0101, but then you are not seeing the leftmost 0 here, right? So you can verify this 1 and 0 here, the bits are different, so that's why the result is 1, and here the bits are same, so the result is 0. Here again the bits are different, so the result is 1, and then at the last position the bits are same, so that's why the result is 0, and hence it hasn't been displayed. So that's it about bitwise operators. Now we're going to talk about the logical operators, and the logical operators work at the macro level with the true or false values, right? So whereas the bitwise operators work on individual bits, the logical operators work on, whole values, right? And they work on true and false values. And in Python, all non-zero numbers are true and only zero is false. So, even negative numbers are true. It's just that only the number zero has the truth value of false, whereas all other numbers have the truth value of true, right? So what I'm going to do is create two variables, and I'll again use a and b as the names, and I'll assign the value true to a, and I'll assign the value false to b. So to perform the AND operation on a and b, I'll type in a first and then a and d, the word and this is actually the AND logical operator. And what you have to make sure is that you provide a space, immediately before and immediately after the AND operator, right? So there has to be space on either side, and then the second operand, which is b. And when I press the enter key, I see the result as false, because as I said, AND operation results into true only when both values are true. But in this case, since b is false, the result is false. And to perform the OR operation, I'll type in a first and then the word OR, and then the second operand b. When I press the enter key, I see the result as true, because since a is true, it doesn't matter what b is, the result is obviously going to be true, right? And the last operator that we're going to check out is the NOT operator, and this operator simply reverses the truth value of of a variable. So a, we know here, is true. So if I'll perform the NOT operation on a, then in the result I'll get false. And if I'll perform the NOT operation on b, then in the result I'll get true, because b is false, right? And the NOT operator here does not change the value of a. So if I'll check out what a still is true. But then if you'll perform the NOT operation on a, then in the result you'll get false, right? So that's it about the bitwise and logical operators. In the next tutorial, we're going to talk about few more operators and probably wrap up our discussion on operators and proceed to some more interesting stuff in Python. And I hope you guys are having fun in the course, and you may subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.